Hey everyone, I gotta get this off my chest. One of my biggest fears is playing games. I need a book to calm me down. Ah! Who put these games here? Wait. What's that sound? No. It can't be! Please don't make me play the Superman game. It's awful! Hey everyone, how's it going? Total Level here with another video for you. This time talking about games I'm scared to try, so this video was inspired by FemTrooper, who did this video like a week ago, talking about kind of games she's scared to try, so leave a link to her video down below and her channel. Make sure to check her out if you haven't already, but yeah, I thought it was a really fun video, and I kind of want to talk about a few games that I'm scared to try because, you know, I think we all have, with the amount of backlog we have here, right? You know, and sometimes you don't have a whole lot of time as an adult to play through every single game, right? So sometimes you might be a little scared to try a certain game because, you know, you don't want to feel a sense of disappointment or feel like you wasted your time because of things you heard with a certain game and stuff like that, right? So, want to go over a few here. So, the first one I want to talk about is one that was on FemTrooper's video last week, and that's Octopath Traveler 2. I'm scared to try this because with the first game, and I do want to go back and revisit the first game, want to try my best to really get through it, because for that one, I just found the pacing was really slow and there was so much grinding in it, and so I'm not sure I would like Octopath Traveler 2. I have it, you know, got it on sale, but it's one of those games where I'm like very hesitant to give it a shot, and yeah, I don't know, like I hear mixed things about it. I hear people say if you didn't like the first Octopath, then you probably won't like the second one, and then other people say like the second one does a much better job than the first one with characters and pacing, right? So I'm just unsure, and with the amount of games I have, right, I'm just kind of scared to sort of try that right now. Then these next two are ones that I actually did try. I'm more just scared to finish them because I got frustrated. So, first game is Crash Bandicoot 4, It's About Time. Now, I think I will go back and finish this because I did have fun with this through the frustration, right? But the opening levels of this game, man, like Crash Bandicoot games are already tough, like they've always been notoriously tough, but this one really ramps up the difficulty just at the beginning. Like right away, you know, the levels you play at the very start are ones you would normally see kind of in the middle of a Crash game or more near the end, right? It was very tough to get through, but like I said, this one I think I will go back to at some point, especially with a, you know, platformer. It's not going to take up a whole lot of my time, but I don't want to feel this sense of frustration all the way through that game, right? So we'll have to see. And then the other platformer that I started, which, yeah, this one I don't know if I will finish because the beginning of this game, man, I was angry as it's Jak 2, so I love the first Jak and Daxter game, but yeah, I haven't really gone through these games, so I thought, okay, this might be time to go through them now, start with the second game, and boy, oh boy, like the start of the game, not too bad. There's some tough platforming at the start, but it's like, okay, not too bad, as Jak 2 changes things up a little bit. It's kind of action platformer with a bit of Grand Theft Auto mixed in there, right? As what made me so frustrated though is early on there's this part where you're being chased by like this tank thing or whatever, and man, like, it's a fixed camera, so at first you can't see where you're going. It was so annoying to get through. I wanted to break my controller. It was just a nightmare to get through, and this is like the first hour or two in the game, right? So it's just like, okay, that wasn't a great start. And then right after that, you get this mission where, simple enough, just transport some item from one place to another, but you have to do it in this car, and if it blows up, you're starting over again, and yeah, wasn't fun for me. It was just pure frustration. So let me know what you guys think about Jak 2. Like, does it get better throughout, after those beginning hurdles? Does it get easier to play through? Let me know, because yeah, I'm definitely on the fence of finishing that one, because man, I was just getting angry at it. One game that I keep thinking of playing but I keep hesitating on, and that's Soul Hackers 2. So I really enjoyed the original on 3DS, or I guess the remake, because I think the original was like a Famicom or Super Famicom game, but 3DS game, really enjoyed. And so when the second game came out, I didn't buy it right away because I heard a lot of disappointment with it. I heard this and that, right? And so I waited for a sale, got it pretty cheap at sale, right? But I still haven't really dove into it because of the mixed things I hear about it. There's people who say it's one of the most underrated JRPGs, like, shouldn't listen to, the negative feedback, and then others say it's one of the most disappointing JRPGs they played in recent memory, right? So I'm definitely on the fence about, like, really diving through that game, right? Because, like I said, I really like the first one. I don't want to be disappointed by this one, and yeah, just, again, let me know if you played Soul Hackers 2, like, should I give it a shot? Again, that's the problem too, is there's so many games I want to play through and am enjoying playing through that, yeah, it's kind of like having this setup is just, yeah, I don't know. And then, yeah, another game I'm more afraid to play with, like, play through, is more because I'm, like, afraid there's going to be a port or something as soon as I start playing through it, and that's Xenoblade Chronicles X. This is the only Xenoblade game I haven't played through yet, but, it's stuck on Wii U, and even with all the updates and patches that you can get before the Wii U shop closed down, as long as you have the hard drive space for it, because I think it takes up like 20-30 gigabytes, right, to download all those patches. But even with that, you got like a lot long loading times. Like, the game pushed the Wii U hardware to its limits. But yeah, I'm kind of afraid to play through this because I keep expecting Nintendo to make a port of it, whether it's going to be on the Switch or Nintendo's next console, Switch 2, whatever it's called, right? Yeah, so I've been very hesitant to play through that game because I feel like if I play through it, then the second I start playing through it, or the second I get really deep in it, that's when a port will be announced, right? And so I am holding off on really diving in, even though I do really want to play it because I have enjoyed the other Xenoblade games. Now, this one's a lot different, you create your own character, and it's completely separate from the Xenoblade, like, universe or whatever. It's its own thing, but yeah, I don't want to dive into it and then have to start over again, you know what I mean? And then another one that I do plan on playing this year, but I am hesitant on, is Breath of Fire. So my thing with older JRPGs is, I can play through them, but there's a lot of aspects about older ones that are rough to play through. Now, Luckily, this game is available through the Switch, like, online of the Super Nintendo games, right? So that's definitely where I would play it, because I would need the save states and rewind states and everything, right? Because, yeah, there's no way otherwise I would play through this, but I just hear mixed things with, especially the start of Breath of Fire, because there's translation errors. It can be very hard to figure out where to go. There's a lot of grinding, things like that. So again, let me know what you think about Breath of Fire. Is it worth playing through and everything? Because I do want to check out that series at some point, but I don't want to start off on like a bad note and then just not want to go through the entire series at all, or the rest of the games, right? So yeah, let me know. And see, did I get everything? Oh yeah, this is the final one, which, kind of like Xenoblade, you know, I'm more afraid to play through this because I'm just waiting for the HD ports of these, which were announced, but there's been no information on this, and that's Suikoden 1 and 2, or just the Suikoden games, I guess, because I really want to play through this. I just recently got Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes, right? I want to play through this game, but yeah, I want to play the Suikoden games first, but I'm waiting for that HD remaster that who knows when it's coming. You know, it's frustrating to wait and not hear anything, because I believe the last update was back in October when they said it would be delayed, and it's been silent. Like, it gets me scared that that whole project's going to be cancelled, right? Like, I hope that's not the case. I hope it's just like, okay, it'll be something like Stellar Blades, where for a long time we didn't hear anything about that game, and then poof, we heard a lot of information, and now it's released, right? So hopefully that's the case. But yeah, those are my games that I'm scared to play myself. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what games you're scared to kind of try through, right? And yeah, let me know about the games I talked about. Like, should I go through them? You know, should I put time aside to give these games a chance? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time, everyone. Thanks. Have a great rest of your day. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like and comment, and subscribe if you want to see more, or if you just want to see any of my skits and then nothing else and leave the video, that's fine too. Thanks everyone, take care.